you know, Paul, creative summer activities can sometimes be hard to come by, but a local craft studio is teaching you how your kids can add some fairy magic if you guys go to a vacation.
Yeah, like a little magic. Clarke had the chance to roll up some dough and create a garden for herself. Take a look.
I'm hanging out with Shannon Schumacher from Kidcreate, and we are getting really crafty and creative this morning. So I want to know what we are making together.
So today we are making our fairy garden. This is from our Back by Popular Demand unit, which is a summer camp we're running this summer. And we also do this at birthday parties. It's probably one of our most popular projects.
I'm ready to get into it. There's paint, there's glitter, there's these little, what are these papers?
Tissue paper.
Yeah. The colored tissues. These aren't a part of my life as much anymore, so I'm excited to get hands-on. What's the first step?
So first we're gonna draw a sparkling river, and I'm just gonna put this right onto your cardboard round.
Okay.
And then just spread that out.
Spread it out kind of evenly. This is awesome. And so you mentioned your summer camp. I want to know a little bit more about that program. That's really cool.
So we have summer camps running all summer. We have a summer camp happening in the morning. We have one happening in the afternoon. All kinds of different themes using all kinds of different materials. They are so fun. We love having the studio just full of kids who are excited to go ahead and get messy.
Are all the crafts involving paint, or what are some examples you can give me of what people can expect?
So we use a lot of different materials. So we use paint, we paint on canvas, we paint on the cardboard round like you're seeing here. And go ahead and take that glitter, and we're gonna just put it on that paint and make it nice and sparkling.
Oh, yes.
And then we also use a lot of clay. So we do a lot of sculpting, and the clay that we use is air dry clay. So it's not fired, and it's gonna just dry, give it 3 days, and it dries and hardens, and we can paint this clay. We can add model magic that the kids just love. All right, now we're going to just paint our green.
Okay. Can I shake some of the glitter off? Let's see if
there you go.
Yes. Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah.
And when the light hits it, it gets shimmery?
So it's just a nice glittering brook in our fairy garden.
Okay, so let me see. I'm going to paint as much as I can on this side. Are your classes meant mostly for kids? It's Kidcreate, but I know parents can kind of get involved.
So we do have certain parent and child create nights. Usually we do those around holidays. But our age ranges for the summer camps are 4 to 12 years old.
Okay.
So we're gonna add our little fairy garden door. We made this out of model magic, so just put a little bit of glue right onto your tree.
Right onto the tree. And we were talking about this earlier. Clear glue did not exist growing up. I got white dried glue everywhere on all my crafts. I was always so frustrated. Now you guys, clear glue is a thing.
Push that on down in there, and we have a nice little door for our fairy garden. And we're just gonna put that right in. Mine's gonna be right on my river.
Should I put glue on this too?
It'll be perfect. It'll stay because that paint is gonna act kind of like a glue.
Okay, and so the tree stump is made out of clay. The door is a little softer and squishier though.
This is made out of model magic, which is kind of like, it's more of a foam clay, and the kids love it. You can really mold it, but it does also dry and harden too. And now we're gonna add your little river rock in there.
I want to put a little rock, and I see this little mushroom.
We're gonna add our little toadstool in there.
You guys have to see this toadstool because it's made from an egg carton, like that little round part on the bottom. That is so
And the
creative.
kids get to paint theirs and put their little dots on it. And then the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make it nice and colorful, and we're gonna take these tissue paper squares, we're just gonna scrunch them just like that. And because your paint is still wet, you'll be able to just stick them right there, so we have some pretty flowers in our fairy garden.
See, I love how creative this is, and it's not as messy as I thought it would be. But even if it were, I would still be having a good time. Also, these little papers. That is so awesome. I love this. Where can people go to learn more information about your classes and your summer camp and everything else you have going on?
So you can check out our website, Kidcreate Studio, San Antonio. Check out our class calendar to see all of the summer camps. You can also reach out directly to the studio, and we would love to give you some more information.
Shannon, thank you for coming. You seriously bring out my inner child, and it is so much fun whenever you're here.
Thank you for having me.
It looks like a
really
whole
cool.
level in Mario. That's what I thought, but that's so intricate.
Yeah, you know, if I was to make one, I'd make like a palm tree with a little beach.
Me too. That's my vibe right there.
Right, exactly.
Make it all